Alright, this is the second video for powers. These are specifically powers with rational exponents. And what does rational mean? Rational means like a fraction. Like 1/2, 2/3, 4/7. Those are all fractions or rationals. And if we have them in the exponent, that's what we're going to look at today. You may already know that the square root of x is equal to x to the 1/2. So the square root of 9 is equal to 3, or 9 to the 1/2 is equal to 3. Similarly, the cube root of x is equal to x to the 1/3. Are we seeing the pattern? This is x over 2 now. Sometimes even on a calculator there's a tiny little 2 here, so that would be the square root. And then the next one is the cube root. And then it could be 4, 5, 6, whatever root, but we can rewrite it as x to the 1/n. If that's the case, we know that the nth root of some number is equal to x to the 1/n. So we're going to fill in some of these. So this one is x to the 1/5. Alright, this one, do the inside of the bracket first. So you get 27x to the 1/3. And that's all squared. And I can simplify that a little bit more because this is raising a power, this power, to this power. So we can multiply those and we would get 27x to the 2/3. And then the bottom one we could write as working in the backwards form. We know that the 3 on the bottom means the third root of, and whatever's in that bracket. And then that 4 on top can go outside. There you are. Let's do a couple more together, and then you can try them on your own from the file inside the hub. So 7 to the 1/2 would be the second root of 7. And 2 to the 5/3, so the third is this third root part of 2. And then I put that in brackets to the 5. It is just as correct to write the third root of 2 to the 5 with the 5 underneath the square root or the cube root. So those are both equivalent. In number 7, we have inside the brackets we have 10 to the 1/2, and then outside the bracket is the 3. And then we can multiply those powers and we get 10 to the 3/2. Let's do one more. Inside the bracket I have 2 to the 1/4 with the 5 on the outside. I can multiply those powers and I get 2 to the 5/4. I continue working through some of these on your own. This file is inside the hub. Here's an overall summary of the power rules that we've covered. So when you multiply powers of the same base, you add the exponents. When you divide powers of the same base, you subtract the exponents. When you raise this power to another power, we multiply the exponents. We know that any base to the power 0 or to the exponent 0 is equal to 1. For negative exponents, we can rewrite them by flipping them. So a to the negative n is equal to 1 over a to the n. Similarly, although we didn't talk about these, if you have fractions inside the brackets, that n is just going to be on top of the a and the b, so we can rewrite it like this. And if it's negative n, so that negative means flip it, and because this is a fraction, we could actually just flip it, b over a. So a over b to the negative n is the same as b over a to the positive n. And then these last ones we just went through. So good luck trying them on your own. These pages are from your textbook to review the power rules that we've gone over. Page 7, page 8, page 9, and then resources in the end. Good luck, and I'll be posting a Go Formative activity very soon.